Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 22 News at 4. I'm Christina Demores. We'll get to your top 4 at 4 in just a moment, but first, a look at your commuter traffic and weather with 22 Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. Brian, how are you?
Steiner.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. We keep that for off-screen, Brian.
Yeah.
So today's a different story from last week, I would say, wouldn't you?
Yeah, a little bit drier.
Yeah.
A little bit less warm. You know, we had a 4-day heat wave.
Right.
Got up to 91 yesterday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Wow.
90 or more. And chance for a shower a little bit later on this afternoon, but all things considered, it's going to be a relatively quiet week.
Good for traffic, then.
So is that my cue?
I think
Over
so.
Here? Thanks. Okay. Anyway, up and down I-91, traffic is fine. The Pike looks good. There have been some slowdowns on Route 57, especially 57 West with some construction. At least right now, that doesn't look like too big a deal. Anyhow, we're in pretty good shape here as we head into the afternoon, evening commute. Let's take a look at numbers right now. 85 in Westfield and Springfield, 87 in Greenfield, 84 in Northampton, 83 in Orange. 1241 to 341 here on the clouds and radar showing just some scattered clouds. There is smoke overhead from northwestern United States and western Canadian wildfires. That haze that you're seeing is just yet another round of smoke. And there are some showers, as I was mentioning, off to our west. A couple of these could get into western Massachusetts after 5 o'clock, especially west of the Connecticut River. So that's worth keeping an eye on. We'll update our shower chances for the rest of the first half of the work week with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
Brian, thank you. Governor Maura Healey signed legislation strengthening abortion protections here in Massachusetts today. The new law ensures that patients experiencing serious pregnancy complications can receive medical care from providers in the state. Officials say the action comes as President Donald Trump and state legislatures continue to push abortion bans. The Commonwealth has strengthened protections for patients and providers, and the new legislation builds on those efforts. Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren is leading a congressional probe into the Trump administration's immigration enforcement involving military families. Warren says more than 50 spouses and parents of active duty service members have been detained, calling the policy plain cruel and warning it could hurt military readiness and morale. More than 60 Democrats are demanding answers from the administration. The Westfield Fire Department responded to a structure fire on King Street after smoke was seen coming from the second floor of an apartment. Firefighters located the fire in the living room and prevented it from spreading further. 2 cats were rescued, but sadly 2 others died. The department says that early notification allowed the crew to quickly arrive, which they say is critical during a fire. Springfield police are investigating a shooting that injured 1 person. Officers responded around 12:30 Sunday morning to the 800 block of Carew Street for a report of shots fired. They located an adult man who was then brought to Bay State Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. This is a developing story and will provide updates once they become available. Now let's get another check of today's weather. Brian, you mentioned smoke. I just noticed that today.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny. I was working here over the weekend and I was eating dinner in our break room, which kind of looks to the southeast. And I noticed that it wasn't quite clear. It wasn't quite cloudy. It just had this weird hazy look. And lo and behold, that was our first round of smoke.
And it's back. All right.
It is. Oh, and another news, completely different topic. Tonight is Chicopee National Night Out night.
Well, good weather for it.
Yeah.
For the most part, right?
It happens at Zott Park from 5 to 9. And other than a slight chance for a shower early this evening, I think we should be okay. Let's take a look, shall we? All right, so clouds and radar, you can see some thin cloudiness. This thin cloudiness combined with the smoke giving the sky the hazy look. And you can see here off to the west some scattered showers. So there is the slight chance that these showers get into the valley here after 5 o'clock this afternoon. In fact, if you look on the 22 News Storm Team Skycast, there's really not much there. Just a very light shower west of the Connecticut River between 5 and 7. We're going to keep the chance for showers in, the minimal chance at the very least, though. It's 10 o'clock tonight. clearing, some nice clearing overnight. That'll bring our temperatures down into the 50s and 60s here early tomorrow morning. This is 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Sunshine. We're expecting a dry day here tomorrow. Light breeze out of the southwest and a high again of 84 to 88. But there are showers in the forecast before the end of the week. Show you when on 22 News starting at 5.
The St. Patrick's Parade Committee of Holyoke is set to announce the 2027 Grand Marshal tomorrow. The Grand Marshal is the highest local honor given to a person of Irish ancestry and are either a Holyoke resident or a member of the Parade Committee. That honor was given to Michael J. Moriarty last year. The 74th Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade is Sunday, March 21st of 2027, and the 50th Holyoke St. Patrick's Road Race will be that Saturday. Hundreds of golfers teed off at Wyckoff Country Club Saturday, honoring the life and legacy of the late Jeffrey Speller, the father of 22 News anchor Ciara Speller. Speller was a 9/11 Tower 2 hero, family man, and avid golfer who died from a bile duct cancer in 2023. The Jeffrey Speller Foundation for Change holds the annual tournament to give back to families impacted by cancer while introducing local kids to the game Speller loved the most.
And it just shows that everything we're working towards to keep his mission and vision alive has come full circle. We're giving back to the community. We're helping local youth golf programs. We're making a difference. We have the kids here today to see what it's all about, to get involved and be active members of community, making memories, making connections, and that's just who my dad was.
The foundation has now given nearly $80,000 back to the community, keeping Speller's mission of helping others through every golf swing. Yesterday was the last day of the state's tax-free weekend. The tax-free holiday covered personal items priced under $2,500 through midnight, but some purchases were still taxed, including vehicles, boats, meals, alcohol, tobacco, and marijuana, as well as utilities and services. If you return or exchange an eligible item after the holiday, you won't owe the tax. And if you were charged tax by mistake, you can request a refund from the business with a proof of purchase. Now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. Hear from a Springfield community advocate who's participating in a hunger strike to protest the underfunding of food stamps. Tonight at 5, we have their message. Plus, top lawmakers are visiting Springfield businesses to highlight their impact on the economy. And we continue our coverage of this weekend's storm damage across western Massachusetts.
Traffic is running pretty well. Just a slight slowdown now here either end of I-291. The merge with 90 and the merge with I-91. There's also some slow going on Route 5 southbound in West Springfield. Pike looks good. 91 north of the Pike also seems to be running normally. Dry day tomorrow. We'll talk about our shower chances later in the week on 22 News starting at 5.
All right, thank you, Brian, and thank you for joining us this afternoon for 22 News at 4. Join us on TV tonight starting at 5. And you get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com and the 22 News mobile app.